Okay, time for a new video. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. This is yet another Eurovision 2025 related video here on my channel, and another sort of reaction video as well, because right now I am about to listen for the first time to snippets of all of the songs in contention for Ukraine with regards to the upcoming edition of the ESC, which, as we all know, will take place this May in Basel, Switzerland. As always, you're welcome to let me know your thoughts on anything I discuss in today's video by leaving a comment down below, and as always there are links in the description to my other social media pages. Check them out if you so wish. So I have a video loaded up and ready to go. It is a recap of all of this year's Vidbir contenders. It's by Mr. Eurovision Recaps, and it is just over 2.5 minutes long and has had just under 900 views as I talk to you now. I'll be watching that in just a moment, but I have some other information in front of me to make sure I don't forget anything too important. Vidbir 2025 will take place on February the 8th. Recently we had the online wildcard vote, which was open for a few days and was, in my opinion, quite surprisingly, won by Finca with the song Kultura. As it says here, there was an online submission form. 20 acts were longlisted and announced on December the 11th last year. The second stage involved the long-listed artists attending a scheduled audition where up to 9 acts were selected, and then the 10th act, I believe it's 10, isn't it, was selected from the online selection. The winner will be determined via a combination of votes from a public vote and expert jury. The lineup we've known for a while, but the songs are now out. They are Dim by Abby, Sil by DK Energetic, Kultura by Finca, Waste My Time by Future Culture, Honor by Kayat or Kayat, apologies, Stay True by Krilata, that's the one I'm interested in, No Time to Cry by Masha Kondratenko, which I'm already sensing could be a favourite as well, My Sea by Melody, Wind of Change by Vlad Sheriff, and Bird of Prey by Zifferblatt, who were the runners-up in Vidbir last time out. Interestingly, with Ukraine, and they've been doing this for a number of years, there's also a vote to determine the judges on the jury, which is quite interesting. We have Jamala, a former winner, Katerina Pavlenko, part of Goa or Goa, and Sergei Tanchinets, who is a music producer. So I have the video loaded up and ready to go. Ukraine, of course, are arguably the strongest nation at Eurovision. They only need to turn up. Here's a top 10 result already in the bag for you. They first competed in 2003 and they've won 3 times, most recently in 2022 by an absolutely crushing margin in Turin. If we take a look at their results over the past decade, in 2015 they didn't compete. In 2016 we had Jamala with 1944, which won, and I've never been a huge lover of that song, gotta be honest with you. Great vocals though. In 2017 we had O Torvald with Time, bit more of a rock number, didn't do that well. 2018 we had Melovin, opened the grand final in Lisbon, juries weren't so keen, public liked it a lot more. In 2019 they didn't compete. In 2020 we had Go A with Solove, and had the contest gone ahead that year, Ukraine would have had a very good result in the end. And then in 2021 in Rotterdam, when the contest did take place, there they were again with Shum, which did very, very well with the public and not too bad in the jury vote either. This very energetic number. In 2022, of course, we had Kalush Orchestra with Stefania, which it was sort of a foregone conclusion that they were going to win anyway. In 2023, we had Tvorchi, and they did quite well in the public vote especially. And then in 2024, last year, we had Aliona and Jerry Hale with Teresa and Maria. They did exceptionally well in the public vote, not too bad in the jury vote, and finished 3rd. This is a country, and I've said this before, every year the Ukrainian entry stands alone. It usually sounds totally unlike anything else in the competition. And I say it all the time, you're in it to win it. And Ukraine are usually in it to win it. And I'm sure 2025 will be no exception. I'm going to get my notebook. Now, where did I put it? All the way over here. And I'm going to get my pencil. and I'm going to make a note of the songs that sound the most appealing to me based on these snippets. Of course, in my own time, I will check out the songs in full. I have my Academy Awards prediction right here because those nominations were announced a short time ago. Yes, I don't know about you. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I think this national final season so far has been a bit of a shite show. We've had somebody withdraw from UMK in Finland. Moldova decided to completely scrap things. Who knows if they'll change matters there or not moving forwards, I don't know. I think the quality of the songs overall has been quite disappointing. I believe so. Iceland, nah. Norway, nah. Belgium, nah. Latvia, nah. Lithuania so far, nah. Greece, nah. Spain, nah. It's all a lot of meh and not really a lot of whoa, that's top quality, at least in my opinion. So we'll see what Ukraine are bringing to the table, shall we? I'm rambling big time, let's get straight into it. And what I'm watching won't be in the bottom corner of the video you're watching, but that's the way it usually is. Here we go. No concerns whatsoever here, because Ukraine already top 10 in the final this year. I'd be amazed if not. Okay, Abbey with Dim. Don't mind it, quite like the instrumentation. It has what I would say is a subtle power. That's what I can hear in this. It feels strong, but not overpowering. Next up is DK Energetic. Oh. Really quite liking the instrumentation here as well. It's an all-male group. Feels like grunge music ever so slightly. There's a touch of Nirvana about it almost. Soundgarden, those sorts of bands. Maybe a touch of Pearl Jam as well. I don't mind what I'm hearing there. Okay. Finca, we already know this track. Yeah, that's a very short snippet, but we've already heard it. It's okay, but it's not going to be my favourite here. Next up is Future Culture. Little bit on the soulful, funky side. Not too sure that's massively competitive. We move on. Kayat. Okay, when that drop came in, it started sounding familiar to something else, and I can't remember what. That probably is going to be the one to beat, but I think I actually preferred the DK Energetic sound from a moment ago. Anyway, next up is Krilata with Stay True. Little bit dubstep. Oh, sounds like a more energetic James Bond theme almost. That sounded okay. Next up is Masha with No Time to Cry. Electro. That could do quite well. That could do quite well. Next up is Melody with My Sea. On the list. Feels quite accessible, easy to go along with. I have a sense that when I show my friend these songs, he'll have that at his number one as well. Yeah, didn't mind that at all. Next up is Vlad with Wind of Change. Oh, okay. Bit of a schmaltzy ballad. But again, quite easy to go along with, maybe. Big power ballad. That sounded okay. Next up is Zifferblatt. Okay, yeah, this is in the same vein as their entry last time out. Sort of going into indie territory, I guess. Okay, that's it. I've written down one name, and it is Melody with My C. Now, I've got to think here. The song that I didn't vibe with the most is probably the one that Eurovision fans are loving the most, because that's how out of touch I usually am these days. Let's take a look at the comments section. Kayat, Masha, Zifferblatt, Krilata. There's not too many comments here, to be fair. Masha. The best Vidbir ever. Give me a break. Salvador Sobral vibes from Zifferblatt. What? It doesn't sound anything like a Marpelos Deutsch. What are you talking about? Kayat disappointed me so much. Well, you know, I really don't know who the favourite is there based on these snippets. I'm not getting a massively exciting feeling about any of them. Melody is the one that I'll be checking out first, but I don't think for 1 minute that they're in with a shot. It's probably between Honour and Bird of Prey. So there you go. Like I said earlier, though, it doesn't really matter, because Ukraine are probably going to finish in the top 10 again. Let me know what you think, and I'll be back with another video very shortly, because the Portuguese contenders are also out. So until next time, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye for now.